am from the United States of Detroit. Yes, Detroit needs to be its own state. That's how different we are cut. We need to be the United States of Detroit. Our only cousins, our number one, our first cousins is Chicago. I'm sorry, Ohio and anybody else, Atlanta. Chicago is our first cousins on our mama's side, period. Okay. Now we might have some other cousins. I don't know who they are because I grew up and Chicago was our cousins on our mama's side. So let me go ahead and finish telling y'all why I say, when I say I'm from Detroit, I'm from the D, I say it and I mean it. I'm going to explain it to you why. Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here. Welcome to the Chemisphere. I'm Kimberly, aka the Passport Traveler. And first of all, I'm trying my mic again. I haven't used this mic in like 6 months because to me, I don't see a difference in it when I use it. It's just a waste of time. But we're gonna try this again. What I want to address is I've been in Ghana for 6 years, almost 6 years, or maybe 6 years. I don't know. I've been here since March 2021, and I do go back and forth to the U.S. I go to visit my family at least once a year. Usually, either I miss my family or I'm tired of being in Ghana. It's either one, the other, or both. But I do in the beginning, my channel was just about me showing you around Ghana and taking you to different outings and events and historical sites. I've done all that. We've been to the last bath. We've been to both the slave castles. We have been to the airport. We have been to walked across the bridge, up in the air, the chain bridge attached to the trees. We have fed the crocodiles. We've done a lot. So those of you who've been rocking with me since day one, you've been with me, you've been on the lives, you've seen the videos. We've done a lot. We've cooked outside. We've farmed. We have goats, chickens. We've planted. We've done everything. Planted corn, okra. We've tried to turn my store into a tiny home. Me and my husband have done a lot. So then I get new people. I think they're new people. I don't know because they're people that I'm just starting to see on YouTube that's saying things like, Miss Kimberly, why don't you drive through the city and show us Ghana? I drive through the city all the time and show you Ghana. I drive through the market regularly. You get to see me shop. I drive to Cape Coast regularly. You get to see me shop. I've been to the ocean many times and sat there for hours from like 6 in the morning. When I was at One Africa, I would sit at the ocean from 6 in the morning till night. I would leave my camera with somebody, go take a break, get off, charge my stuff up, get right back on live. I've done it all. I've done everything but show y'all restaurants because I don't eat, or show y'all me eating. Even now I'm showing y'all where I'm starting to eat the food. We've been to the restaurant twice, and that was like 2 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, and then last year with K&K. I have people that say, Miss Kimberly, why don't you walk through your neighborhood? Because I don't walk through the neighborhood. I do not walk through the neighborhood. I have no reason to get up and walk through my neighborhood. Sometimes I'll walk around. It's probably a 10-minute walk. I'll get up, walk out, and walk around and come back. It's not even worth the video. It's 10 minutes. Maybe the next time I will do it. A lot of things y'all ask me to do, like, why don't you go to clubs and show us the clubs? I don't go to clubs. It's not my thing. I don't do that. I am 63 years old and I enjoy being at home. I'm a homebody. I love being at home with my husband, without my husband, watching. Like I said, I love to watch the animals. I can sit in my window, which is why I wanted a window seat. But then I realized it would make no sense for me to build a window seat when the neighbors are building a house next door to me. Eventually that window will be blocked. I will be sitting in the window seat staring at the neighbor's house, which will be weird. So, I like looking at the animals when they come in the morning. I like seeing the people walk back and forth to the stores and things, to the market, the outdoor markets and things like that. So yeah, so my channel it did start off being about Ghana, but I've shown everything I can show in Ghana that I can drive to. I'm not willing to drive any further. Like the next, everything else is like 5 hours away, 7 hours away. And I'm not really willing to do that. I'm not interested in it. I don't have the money for it. And even if I do have the money for it, I don't like being on the freeway like that. I do not like being on the highways in Ghana. I hate when I have to go from here to Cape Coast and do my regular shopping because the driving is crazy. I mean, you think it's your last day of living every time you get in a car. They know how to navigate through this traffic, but coming from America, I don't care what neighborhood or hood you come from, this traffic is something different. I think the worst traffic I ever seen in my life was in Atlanta. And we used to I went to visit, I had to go because my brother was in the hospital there. So we would drive from Piedmont Atlanta Hospital to, he lived 50 minutes away from the hospital, somewhere near, like there was a Walmart off the freeway. I think he lived in Conley, Georgia. And so that was the craziest driving I had ever seen. There were no rules. There was no nothing. And then California, big rigs have to stay in, I think they have to stay in the middle, the second lane, first or second lane. These big rigs was all over the freeway in any lane they wanted to be in. It didn't matter. Like, it was just crazy. Like, they didn't have a lane they had to stay in. In California, our trucks stayed in a certain lane. I just can't remember now because I haven't been there driving in a while. But yeah, so you might not see a whole lot about Ghana anymore. You might just see me get on here and talk about something, have a conversation about something that may or may not have something to do with Ghana. what I'm going to try to do is really stop responding to y'all negative comments and stuff. Like, for some reason, I woke up this morning and I'm telling you, it was like God was talking to me. I could hear it as I'm opening my eyes. Stop explaining yourself. And that was pretty much what I heard. Stop explaining yourself. Then I get up, I go in the bathroom, it was like probably 6 in the morning. I get up, go in the bathroom, wash my face, get myself together. I come back out, I sit on the bed, and I make my coffee, and I picked up my phone. I noticed I had a couple missed calls because I turned my ringer off at night, and I get on to check my social media, and the first video, this lady was talking about. Even the thing is, I have told people many times, the best thing you can do for a troll or a bully or anybody is stay quiet. Let them say what they want to say. People are going to talk shit about you, whether you're doing good or you're doing bad, whether you're rich or you're poor or you're pretty or you're ugly or you dress nice or you don't, you smoke cigarettes or you smoke crack. It doesn't matter if you drink Pepsi or vodka or scotch. People are going to have something to say about you. That's it. I know this, but I still choose to respond to y'all. Really, some of y'all are very ignorant. And if you don't know the definition of ignorant, look it up. Some of y'all literally just don't know that you're fucking up. You just don't. Some of y'all talk about things and you use words in the wrong context. You do a lot of things that is just way out to me. You are mean, you are rude, you do get on here, you do say nasty things, and yes, I get triggered and I choose to respond, but I'm going to try my best not to. As many times as I say this, I don't care, I'm saying it again. People who want to stop smoking cigarettes, they do it anyway, they try it again. People who want to stop drinking liquor, they drink it anyway, they try it again. People fall down and they get the fuck back up and try it again, and I'm going to try again to not respond to y'all. I saw a comment this morning that said, you don't want people to know your business, stop putting it on social media. I clicked the page and the whole entire YouTube is a little girl. She looked like she about 8, 10, maybe, and the whole page is a little girl. A little girl. First of all, where's your mama at? While you on here, first of all, where's your mama at? Because you on here being very disrespectful to adults. And then your page is your page. I don't care what you're doing on your page. You ain't my child, and I really don't care. But the point is, if y'all care, good. Don't get mad at me because I don't fucking care what she's doing on her page. It ain't my goddamn business. But yeah, I'm going to try to redirect my own self. Because when I get on here, a lot of times, just because a person, here's where y'all got things really messed up. Just because a person sits down in their living room, for instance, and tell you a story. Let's say you and your friend, or you anyway, you just sit down and somebody's telling you a story. You don't get to go, it ain't cool for you to go tell it to the neighbors. And then you say, oh, well, if you didn't want nobody to know, you should have told me. That's just stupid. If a person's getting on here sharing their life with you, yes. So if a person's getting on here sharing their life with you, that means that they put some type of trust in you. And it's usually false trust because y'all do go and tell somebody else. So it's the same thing here. If a person chooses to get on social media and share their life experiences with you, or share where they live, or show you their beautiful house, or show you that they're doing bad and they're living in a hotel with 7 kids, that doesn't mean, as a person with good morals and ethics, that you would go and make a nasty comment about them. See, a good human being would probably attempt to help. And I know we can't help everybody on the internet. People have sent me donations and all kind of stuff. I have helped other people as well because I'm human and I have a heart. Never have I gotten on somebody's post and said something negative about how they live and how they be. I have clicked people's private messages and asked them, like, how can I help you? This is the only way I can send you money, blah, blah, blah. I didn't care if they was lying or not. I just knew God moved me to help this particular person for whatever story they had, and I did. And that's how I am in real life. So again, back to my channel, I probably won't be showing a lot about Ghana. I probably won't be talking a lot about Ghana. There's nothing else to show you because I'm home. The next thing that I will probably show you is probably me going, maybe building on my land, or the next time it'll be the same thing. The next time I go shopping in the market, but that's usually on TikTok. See, what a lot of things y'all don't see is all of my lives and all of my outings are on TikTok. And that's because, one, I'm used to TikTok, and two, when I go on YouTube live, unless I'm on StreamYard, if I go on YouTube live, I cannot see who's on my live. If you comment, your comment stays up for about 3 seconds and it disappears. I would have to start tapping the screen to get the comment to come back up. So YouTube, it's not, me being on live, YouTube's regular live, it's not user friendly for me. So I would have to literally set up StreamYard to be able to see what's going on your end. So yeah, so a lot of y'all that's new or don't know me or don't see something, most of my content about Ghana is on TikTok. And even it's not a whole lot on TikTok that's new because I don't have nothing else to say. When I went to the US, every time I go to the US, there's nothing for me to post. Don't nobody want to see nothing about the US. People kept telling me, Kimberly, drive through the neighborhood or drive through the... No, US is the US. We all know what the US is. So I didn't spend a lot of time and energy showing y'all things in the US, and it just didn't make no sense. I wasn't doing nothing special but ride to the store real quick, or but yeah, I'm not gonna even say try to keep your nasty comments to yourself, because it doesn't matter. I've said that so many times, and I know that y'all know right from wrong, and I know that y'all know better, and I know that a lot of y'all are trolls, because when I go click your page, you don't have a face, and you have absolutely no subscribers, and you have absolutely no videos. Y'all are just the miserable people on here. That is why I get very excited when I get nice comments, when I get pleasant comments, when people say something just normal and pleasant and kind, which is rare to see on social media. Y'all ask me why we don't never see your husband, because my husband has nothing to do with social media. He realized he really don't like social media. Y'all talk shit about him. Y'all call him my grandson. You just nasty, mean ass people sitting up in y'all's houses with no motherfucking husband or nobody, or you getting the shit beat out of you by yours, or yours is on drugs or alcoholic or something like that. My husband don't want to be on here. He don't want his business exposed, and I respect that. You might see Latif on a video maybe 2 or 3 times, maybe twice a year, maybe 5 or 6 times in a year. You'll see him walk past in the camera or on live or something. He might speak. That's it. He's done. He ain't got nothing to say. He not gonna let y'all in his business. So that's why you don't see my husband. It's not that he's here or is not here or whatever. He's not a social media person. He's a very private person. Most Ghanaians are very, very private people. If you notice, there's not a lot of Ghanaian men on social media talking their business. It's a lot of Nigerians, but it's not a lot of Ghanaian men on here discussing their business. They will get on here and discuss something, but they don't discuss their business. But anyway, I just wanted to get on here on this Wednesday morning in Ghana, West Africa, and let y'all know that I will be seeing you soon. I do have a live scheduled, which might be canceled. It's for tomorrow at 8 p.m. It's for tomorrow, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, about the Nature Boy. I have a lady that went to Honduras with Nature Boy, and she's going to tell her story about why she went and what went left, and I'll leave her to tell her own story. So I hope to, but anyway, that I haven't heard from her as far as her agreeing to the date and the time. So that if she doesn't, probably by tonight, I'll go ahead and cancel that video and reschedule it when I hear from her. So okay, here's the other thing, and if y'all tired of me, go ahead and click off, because you probably done heard this before. Stop calling me, if you choose to, because I can't make y'all do it. Stop calling me stupid, dumb, and unintelligent, and he's using you, and he's taking your money, and he's this, and he's that. Miss Kimberly, your mental illness is starting to show. You need to go get help. You're so poor, you don't even have a stove to cook on. You're so poor, you don't even have a refrigerator. First of all, my mental health is fine, okay? Now, I have been through the same thing most of you people have been through: sadness, mild depression. Some of y'all are really mentally ill. Your what you call it? Your messages show that you're seriously mental ill. You're schizophrenic, you're bipolar, you're deeply depressed. Except deeply depressed people usually ain't on here. They can't even function. They can't get up and go piss. They can't shower. It's a lot of things. They're stuck. Stop telling me I'm mentally ill and check your own self. Okay? Look in the mirror at your own self. Stop telling me. I have owned 2 refrigerators in the 6 years I've been here. One, I was on live when I walked into Malcolm, which is like a Walmart. I walked into Malcolm on TikTok live. I was shopping and I bought a refrigerator on live. When I was turning my store into a tiny home, I was live and direct from Ghana, West Africa, walked into Malcolm, which is like a Walmart, and bought a brand new stove. Okay? You see me cooking on a cook pot. We like cooking outside. Once, then somebody on TikTok bought me a air fryer. Once I got that air fryer, I didn't use the stove no more. The only time I had to use a stove if I was cooking something that needed water, like rice or soup or stew. I have a burner for that. I have a gas propane tank with a burner on it and a little thing that you sit the pot on. I can use that. I didn't need that stove taking up space anymore. So I got rid of it. But yes, I've had a stove. You think I've been here 6 years and don't have a refrigerator or a stove? I'm from America. I wasn't born in no motherfucking bush. I was born in the United States of America. So stop at saying stupid. That's why I say when a lot of y'all are ignorant, okay, to the fact of who I am and where I come from. I didn't grow up poor. I didn't grow up hungry. I didn't need nothing. I was out of 5 boys. I was the only girl. I was the firstborn child. Only thing I wanted and needed in my life was a sister and a big brother because everybody had one but me. Okay, even my brothers had a sister, which was me. Even my brothers had big brothers because they had one above them. So that was all I really wanted in life. I hate when people say things like, I'm from LA, I'm from Oakland, I'm from New York, I'm from Philly. Why are you saying that? When I say I was born, raised, bred, fed, educated, and put in jail in Detroit, I mean that. I'm telling you why I say it. Because it's the truth and it's a fact. And I'll break it down to you. I was put in jail for stealing my own damn TV at 19 years old. Let a friend use it. She didn't want to give it back. My brother went in there and got the TV and took it out. Next thing I know, I was in jail. We was all in jail. Me, him, and my friend was in jail. I stayed one night. My mom proved that she was her. My mom bought the TV for me. I was 19. Anyway, I was born, raised, bred, fed, and educated in the city of Detroit in the D, 48210 West Warren area, Tyerman, Livernois, Diversey, Grand River, Dexter, Davison, Linwood. I can name a whole lot of streets, 8 Mile, 6 Mile, 7 Mile, McNichols, Palmer Park, Log Cabin, Puritan, okay, Greenfield, Northfield, Vancouver, Ironwood, Beechwood, Oregon. I can name a lot of places in Detroit. That's my home. Okay, Northwestern, Mumford, Weber Middle School, not Cooper Middle School, that's Fresno. I can name a lot of places. And when I say that, I say I am different. I'm cut different. I'm cut from a different cloth. I really, really am. I don't brag and say I'm from Detroit just for the sake of saying it. I'm really different. Detroit is cut from a different cloth. Detroit people are different from Alabama people. Alabama people are different from Mississippi people. They live different. Utah people are completely different from New York people. They live different. They have almost absolutely nothing in fucking common. Detroiters are closer to New York. We live closer. We live more of the same life than somebody from Utah or Montana. Okay, people from Ohio, as close as we are, live different from people from Detroit. They're different people. Good, bad, or ugly, we're different. I'm from Detroit. Ain't nobody, somebody just said last week, I thought they ran you out of Africa last year. Bitch, ain't nobody never ran me from nowhere. And let me tell you something about my safety. I feel safer here than in the U.S. But let me break this down to you. If y'all really, really want to know the truth, and y'all can make any comments you want to make. I am a part of a very, very large organization. Very large. Whether I'm active in it or not, I'm still connected. I am from Detroit, okay? I can get 10 passports to cross that ocean immediately if it was that serious. Understand me, I ain't worried about nothing. I can get passports to cross that water immediately with everything that they need to get shit done. Don't play with me. Don't fuck with me. Don't talk to me like that. As far as my husband using me, my husband ain't no user. Look at his face on the video. He don't even look like he want to be with her. Look at his face. That's his resting bitch face. He had that face before I knew him. He used to walk around the compound where he worked, and that was his face. But what y'all don't know, the Latif y'all don't know is, which TikTok does. See, TikTok knows us a little better. TikTok has seen him laugh, dance, drink, have fun, play music, seen us laugh, seen us argue. TikTok knows us. Y'all on YouTube don't. Or if you on YouTube and y'all was following us like 2023, 24, y'all know my husband. He laughs, he has fun, he rarely does. But he has his times where he will get up and start laughing, dancing, singing, having fun, talking to the people. But y'all new people and y'all people on YouTube who don't follow me on TikTok, y'all would never know that. Stop talking shit about that. That shows your fucking ignorance. Look up the motherfucking word. That shows how ignorant you are. I have a whole video where I showed my brand new studio apartment. It clearly shows the refrigerator. But you're somebody just popped on here and you didn't see that because you don't follow me. You just popped on as a troll or a bot to say something stupid and leave. You saw us cooking outside one time on the goddamn cook pot because we ran out of gas. And you decided to say, so speaking of gas, y'all, I had to run for my life last night. We sent the driver to fill up the gas tank. He comes back with the gas tank. Latif, the gas tank is in the house. Latif turns on it's a thing that you take off when you fill up the gas tank. It's like the burner part. Latif is putting the burner part back on, and I hear psst, and I'm like, Latif, because in Detroit, we're trained to run when we hear that psst sound. It's automatic. It's automatic. We just start running. What's going on? We out the door. So I hear that psst. And I'm like, Latif, stop. So Latif I said, take it outside. He take it outside and the gas is, all I hear is psst. So I immediately run. I get up and run so fast from here. I'm about to run out the whole damn village. I run so fast. The dogs start barking at me till they realized who I was. I almost knocked Black old grandpa out the chair because I didn't know he was sitting in the front of the compound. And I'm telling him, it's the gas, the gas, the gas. He said, is it a snake? And I said, no, it's the gas. The whole time he is cracking up. He don't know what the fuck I'm saying. The mom don't know what I'm saying, but she knows something's wrong. So she comes back here. JJ comes back here. The Blacko's brother comes back here, and they tell Latif, no, take the gas tank far away. Now, outside of the United States of Detroit, some people refer to Detroit as the dirty mitten or the dirty glove, because of the shape of the state, or is it the city? I can't remember. Anyway, some people refer to us as, I'm from the dirty mitten, I'm from the dirty glove, however you want to put it. Detroit is Detroit. Detroit is Motown. Motown was Detroit. Now, shit happened and things happened and people moved on and life changed. But Detroit ain't changed. Detroit is Detroit. You can't go to Detroit with that Oakland attitude or that Chicago or that no attitude. New York, nothing. And most people that go to Detroit already know about Detroit and they know how to move. You have to know how to move through Detroit. You can't just walk. It's the same as if I go to New York. I have to be with somebody that's going to show me how to move through New York. No, sis, you can't say that. Or like, you can't do that. Like, we don't do that here. And I will respect that. So I love y'all. Stay blessed. And thanks for tuning in. And thank you for all of the new subscribers. I think I got like 200 new subscribers. And I just appreciate y'all so much. I really, really do. And hope to see you soon with some good comments.